You know, it sucks that the world has come to this. And I know how much it sucks from going through it for the last, like, 10 years. But there is light at the end of the tunnel, whether you think so or not. If you just do the work, you will see the light. It's hard to see the light when there's so much darkness around you, and that's what society is today. And if you hang out with just people in society today, people of this new world, it's going to be very hard to see the amount of light that you want to see. You have to separate yourself, folks. We all know as humans deep down how we could feel. You know you could feel better. You know you could be healthier. You know you could be happier. You know you could be better. And guess what? You have to fight to feel that way. Whenever things were tough for me, 10 plus years, or not plus, but 10-ish years ago, 5-ish years ago, I could have easily just threw in the towel, took the easy way out. Oh my God, made excuses. Oh my goodness. That's not who I am. I know who I am. I know what I deserve. I know how I deserve to feel. So regardless how I feel during the darkness, I'm gonna come to the light. And that's what you have to do. Because today, society is a fake, dark place. Almost nothing you see is real, bruh. What people are doing, the females you be talking to, not to pick on females, but I'm just saying, some of the guys you talk to, some of you ladies, some of the guys you talk to, a lot of the time it's not what you think. People be lying just to have power over you. People be lying and tell you to go certain places and not even show up. It's just crazy what's going on today. People can't just connect. I lost friends in the past because I could not connect to them because they gave up. I was never going to give up. Never going to give up. My darkness came from having nobody. My darkness came from losing so many people that I was once close with. It didn't come because I'm in this dark place and I'm doing everything wrong and my life is dark. My darkness came because everybody I loved around me at one point gave up. Literally. That caused darkness to my life. I had to fight even harder. It's like I was a one-man show. I was a one-man team, putting the whole damn world on my back. You ain't never gonna see me lay down, boy. We gotta go. Some of you watching this video, it's just you. Guess what? You're not alone. It was just me. And times get better as you keep going. Far better. But nothing ain't ever gonna get better if you just, if you don't separate yourself and you think, I'm just gonna hang out with these friends still. I know they're probably not my friends, but I'm lonely, I'm bored, I'm this, I'm that, and you just do stupid things. You see, folks, I didn't do those stupid things. Like, I didn't. I fought tooth and nail by myself. I know who I am. I know how I deserve to feel. I know who I am and where I deserve to be. And I will go through any amount of darkness to make that happen. Because a life other than what I know that I can create is unacceptable. It's a life not worth living through my lens. I don't know about you guys. Through my lens, if I'm not living the life I'm supposed to be living, it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. A lot of your guys' darkness does not come from your own decisions. It comes from a lot of the things that might be around you in the current moment. Or that was there, that's no longer there. People have given up on you. You lost friends. You've got completely screwed in relationships. I don't know what it might be. You got betrayed by family. I don't know what it might be. This creates darkness, guys. And there's so much of it in the world today. Let's say, even for example, if you talk to a new female or something like this, 99 times out of 100, I kid you not, you're going to find yourself a female that's going to create darkness in your life. Some of these women are so evil and cunning and deceptive and manipulative, they will lead you on, make you like them just to not do anything with it. Even if they find you attractive, they will still do it, bro. Like, that's just what a lot of females be doing today. That's why I'm saying society is an evil, fake, dark place. It's like nobody wants to just be real. Nobody wants to connect the way you should be connecting. Nobody really wants to be close bros anymore. Nobody wants to work together. I could never understand that, bro. I was mad at my friends in the past, man. It's like, I was 18 and I'm like, boys, let's get up. Like, let's go to the gym. Let's go play squash, go to the pool, go to the sauna, the steam room, and everything else. Instead of sitting here and smoking weed, let's go and do something. Let's get up. Let's go. I was always the positive guy trying to get people going. I was always that guy. But people give up. People say no. People literally lay down and do nothing. And then you lose those friends. But the main thing is that you don't lose yourself in this evil, dark, fake world, in this society. Regardless of what you go through it. You stay true to who you are. You stick to your guns. You do the work. Even if you don't feel like doing the work, you do the work. You're gonna drive yourself nuts during this process. But you gotta keep going. And life is going to turn so good, so fast. And it might feel long, but you're gonna look back and damn, that was quick. Because you did the right things every single day, year by year by year by year by year, all of a sudden you got that life. Because you stuck it through. You went through the darkness while everybody else just did whatever. Avoiding certain things. You didn't avoid nothing. You went through reality. You went through real life. You have to go through the darkness to get to the light. You can't just get to the light. We're given some light when we come to Earth. We're given some light and it gets taken away. Because that's the world we're in. You have to find the light again in this cruel world full of lies. Most things around you is a lie. Most of the people around you is a lie. Most of the females you be talking to or have talked to before is a lie. False. Was not what they wanted you to think it was. That is deceptive. That is manipulative. No? Yes. Same as some of your coward friends in the past. That's the way it is. It's like people just can't be real anymore. Like real brothers. It's like people can't do relationships no more. Like real relationships. And we're not talking about the whole world. We're talking about like society in general. Like most of the younger generation that's coming especially. And like up to my age. Like it's getting worse. That's the life people are involved in now, instead of doing things for real. That's what people are doing. And it's not real. People ain't gathering real brothership, real relationships no more. And it's just stupid. You get yourself nowhere. You got nothing. You have nothing. So real people have to set themselves apart to then get with real people in the end. Because that's what's going to happen. And the rest of the frauds, the rest of the fakes can screw each other over and play cat and mouse and run each other in circles to the point where they're running each other off a damn cliff because they can't take it no more. Say that. Screw those games. You're going to play the real game, and that's real life. You're doing things for real. When you do things, it's for real. The work you put in is for real. The things you say, the things you do is for real. Real. And guess what? When you're this way, you're going to intimidate a lot of these fake, cowardly people. Because they ain't about that life. They are not about that life, my guy. They're not. All of that happened such a long time ago. And I've seen it with my own two eyes, and I had to get away from it to grow, to evolve. And what happens when you start to grow and evolve? You get further and further away from that mess. And the odd time something happens, some little trick the devil plays, he tries to reel you back in, he tries to get someone that's not good for you around you. And you have to deal with that situation. You have to go through a lot of pain, guys, in life and endure it. I've seen a lot of people break under like the first little steps that I went through in life. Like, I've seen guys get screwed over by one female and their life is still messed up to this day because of one situation. Like, my guy, that was enough to break you. One situation with a female, that was enough to break you. I have gone through that. I have gone through about 100 to 1,000 other things after that. They crumble under one little thing. It doesn't matter what happens, you stay true to yourself. You don't pick up a substance and start doing it. You don't get weak and start doing something stupid. You stay true to who you are. You have to know who you are through and through. You don't go off the rails. You don't get off track. You don't start getting it with the wrong people and doing the wrong things. And that's how the world goes, bro. You can't be of this worldly world. You have to be of your world and create your world in this dark mess. Most people ain't got it, bro. Most people are the walking dead. You see them and it's like there's not much there. There's not much there at all. They're here. They're not doing their best. They have actually given up internally. And you're fighting tooth and nail, tooth and nail, tooth and nail every single day. And you don't stop. You are here. You are hungry lion. You are wolf. You will jump your way through all this shit. It don't matter what happens. You're relentless. You don't give up. You will persist. You don't just lay down or one thing happens and you got to pick something up and start smoking it or what is that? What is that going to do? You're just trying to numb yourself. That's what people do nowadays, bro. They go through a little bit of hardship and they try to find something to numb themselves because they cannot deal with the hardship. Deal with the hardship. You're tough, aren't you? You say you're tough, aren't you? Then deal with the hardship. Go through the darkness to get to the light. That's what it's all about. We ain't little sissy cats over here. We gonna do things the hard, the raw way, and we get the raw results. The real results. We get to the real light. Because we were willing to go through the darkness of what society actually is like today. It ain't peaches and cream. It's funny I say that because I'm drinking a little peach BCAA shake right now. Peach flavor. Peach mango, I think. But yes, society is not peaches and creams, but it's not this happy, giddy place where you can just are compatible with the hot girl next to you. Like, you're going to get manipulated to that hot girl next to you, let me tell you that much. 9 times out of 10, 99 times out of 100. Not because you're not good enough. That is a Jezebel. And eventually you're going to land on the right one. But this is what society's like today, so you have to be careful of what you're getting yourself into. But you got to be careful, because there's a lot of that out there. There's not a lot of real out there. And that's why I'm saying it's going to be a fight by yourself for the most part. It was for me. For the longest time, bro, years and years. I never thought life would have ever gone the way it went. I didn't. I could not have fathomed that in my mind. Like, I just didn't think life would have gone that way. But it did. And what's happened has happened. And what's gonna happen going forward is gonna happen. I can't wait for that chapter. I can't wait for the next parts. I can't wait. I'm up for it all. I'm up for more hardships to happen. I'm up for the blessings that are coming. I'm up for it. Sign me up. I'm up for it. I ain't gonna lay down. I'm gonna continue going. And I hope you guys do too. A lot of what this world is today, we have to fight our own battles. We don't have tribes with us today, bro, because the people around you is giving up. You can't give up. You have to be the odd one out. You have to be the black sheep in your family. You have to be that guy or that girl. That is who you have to be. We are all here for a reason. We're all here for a purpose. And so isn't all the other degenerates in society, to be honest. It blows my mind, bro, to see so many people, and even in the past with so much potential, and them just let it go, and you never find out what you're made of. You never find out what could have been. Imagine what could have been. Imagine what could have been. Like, there was probably times you were even talking to some certain females, and it's like things didn't go the way it probably should have, and it's like, if they only knew what could have been, if they just would have made the right decisions. Oftentimes in life today and in society today in general, people are not making the right decisions, bro. And they pay for it not now, but later. I've seen it. I've seen things unfold in terrible ways. And we don't wish it on nobody, but it happens. People don't really know what they're getting themselves into, bro. Like, they're not that focused. They're kind of airheads. Like, things are just gonna be bad for them. And they won't even understand why when it happens. It's because they never made the right decisions. They just think they did, or they didn't care enough to make the right decisions, or they didn't care enough to do better, or to do something that was going to better them. That's what you have to be focused on. Like, go through your stuff. Allow yourself to be in the darkness and come to the light. Stop being in the darkness and doing more dark things. That's going to keep you there. If you're in the darkness and you want to get to the light, you have to fight to get to the light. You have to fight sober. You have to fight hard. You have to fight alone. You have to do work. You have to do inner work, outer work, because more outer work is going to make your inner work stronger. If you have stronger body, you have stronger mind. If you have stronger mind, you can do things and work on things that's going to strengthen your internals as well, and things come together, and all of a sudden you're the next Superman. This is how it works. You have to stay locked in. It's a dark, dark world today, folks. Don't beat yourself up if you're in the dark. You will come to the light if you don't give up. If you refuse to lay down and be a part of this stupid world, you will come to the light. It might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next week, next month, next year, but it's going to happen. You got to keep it moving. You got to keep doing what's right. You got to keep eating healthy. You got to stay sharp. You got to stay focused. You got to stay locked in. You don't give up. And if nobody else is around you is about that life, then get them out of here. If they don't understand you, then get them out of here. Let them go down their dark path. Let them run wide open and jump off a cliff, because you ain't doing it. You ain't doing that. You're going to get after it. And if you were to run and jump off a cliff, you're going to fly, boy. You ain't hitting the ground. And you ain't staying down. And with that being said, God willing, God bless. I'll see y'all at the top.